Good Monday morning, everybody. Happy January 2nd, 2017.
I like it. From the minute you walked in my life, I've never felt so alive. 'Cause everything I did was wrong. Now everything I do feels right.
The other day when I was trying to make a cup of coffee in the Keurig, I literally got about yay much, and same thing just happened this morning. I don't remember if I was using my Dunkin' Donuts, just the original ones, because Sherry got me dark roast. We stopped and got original ones. If it's the pod, or if my little needle is getting plugged. I'm soaking it right now. It looks like this piece here actually comes apart at the bottom. It looks like it comes apart so you could actually access the needle, because it's pretty deep inside there. And they've changed them. I remember my old one, I stabbed myself so severely on it the one time when my old Keurig actually stopped working. It wasn't that, it was the pump. It wasn't pumping water through. And these damn things are too expensive to have to replace. Everything, I finally got my cup of coffee, but I had to run it through a second time, I ran it through empty water. Runs beautifully. As soon as I put that pod back in, because I reran the pod because it didn't run enough water through it, it was like such a small trickle again. I don't know what's going on. So maybe the pods are too packed and they can't get through. I don't know. Because when I ran it through the second time, I actually got a full cup. So that's my dilemma right now. And it looks like it rained. It was calling for freezing rain last night. And it is 34 degrees, and the roadways are wet. Another one of those beautiful days out, but hey, I gotta work today, I don't care. I don't look like this all at once. Not sure if this is a positive. Let's see what happens here. Alright, it says not ready to fly, no GPS. Okay, it's inside, so that's normal. Come on, focus. But obviously, I don't have my screen again. This was the original issue. But I'm not getting an official battery. So I gotta research how to recalibrate this thing. And then maybe take it outside and see if we can't go to the air with it. Alright, so that test kind of went really well. I turned it on. I actually connected in the house to the GPS. I'm going to calibrate. I just found the video on that. So basically when I take off, it loses connection at about, 10 feet, if that. And then goes to system error. Critically low battery, which it was at 95% when we started. As soon as it lands, see the lights in the back blinking green? I know there was a piece that was loose in there, and I'm wondering if perhaps that wasn't a very important little piece, not just a piece of plastic that snapped off. Son of a bitch. I'm saving the footage, but... Well, everything I've researched, I'm not finding anything good for the DJI. I recharged the battery because the battery basically went, like I said, it went from 95 to 27% in minutes. So I don't know what the deal is there. I've tried to find different things on the batteries online again. Same shit. Clean the terminals. I don't know. I mean, if I try to calibrate it, I would lose it. I can't calibrate it. Otherwise, it gives me the battery error. So... it sucks. I don't know. One of the things was if you have more than 50 flights, though, the batteries can start to wear the terminals. And they don't make proper contact anymore. That seems pretty shitty. So close to having Christmas dinner cleaned up. That's the last of the ham and potatoes. And I'm stuffed. So it's been kind of a just clean up a little bit around here house day. Just put some of the dishes away, did the vacuuming. That's about it. Had the TV on with a movie and just kind of relaxed, but yeah, just having a little bit to bite to eat. I got about an hour until I have to leave the house. Still need to jump in the shower. Yeah, kind of another one of those days where I'm just like, ugh. Kind of hard to get up and do stuff when you have to, stop, and then go to work. And I really don't have that much to do. Honestly, I could start decorating the tree, but Terry said she wanted to help, so our pretty Christmas tree is still up and blinking. While it's up, it'll be lit. Like I said, it'll go outside and it'll be lit. Charles is asking that question in his videos, like, what is the, how long do you keep your Christmas stuff up? Porch-wise, it's more than just Christmas. It's basically like a whole year-round thing that I have lighting on the porch for sitting outside. Obviously, it makes sense to just leave it up for Christmas. And the tree, it'll live its life outside as soon as we have time to get over here and undecorate it, leave the lights on it. But I am going to tie it to something this year so that I don't break all my lights again like I did last year. Man, looking at the weather for, well, today, look at, in the 40s. This is not Pennsylvania weather. That's what, Wednesday? Ridiculous. 40s. 44, 25 for the low. Awesome. 31, 23. So, late snow Thursday night. It's not showing that on the other part. Friday. See, now this is not what it's showing. Okay, that makes no damn sense. I'm set for home here, right? It's completely opposite what it was. Oh, now here we go. Now it's showing that. Nope, 25, 31. That's not what it was showing on the other part. Oh, Weather Channel app. Make up your damn mind. Alright, 37. 23, yummy. That sucks, though. Going from almost 40 down to 24 degrees. It's like living in the desert. Yeah, I did put the tree skirt away. I know my carpet's going to get a lot of needles on it, but easier to vacuum. Took it outside and dumped that off. One step in the right direction with getting this place cleaned up. It's not like it's a mess. My house is actually, I don't want to say immaculate, but considering there's a guy living here, it looks pretty damn good, I think. Last night, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier or not. I stayed up a little later than I should have last night, and I cleaned out the Mac. So, I know I've mentioned this in the past. I have a file folder for each month of the vlogs, of all the exported and all the thumbnails I used. I actually backed all that stuff over to the hard drive, which I am getting probably 2 to 3 months away from having to pull out a second drive. That's almost a terabyte of vlogs so far. So I don't think I'm going to even fit 3 full years of vlogs on that hard drive. I might have to go through there and see what else is on that I might have to delete, but some of that might not be mine. I actually cleared off all the stuff from Jersey Shore Steel because there's no more footage on there right now that I can use for anything. But I literally went through that thing, and I was down to, at one point I was down to like under 200 gigs, and you're glitching, sorry. I was down to under 200 gigs on the computer, and now I'm like just around 8, but a lot of that's now my music, so. And I've been trying to like cut some of the time lapses up to be like under 30 seconds, so I can kind of sneak some different music in there. So, just trying some little different things. But it's about time to jump in the shower, unfortunately, and get ready to go to work. Monday night. I mean, Mondays aren't usually that bad, but we are after the new year. It's still after Christmas. I'm sure people are going to be coming in with, still returning Christmas items, which I'm pretty sure we have one more week that we can actually return, like Christmas lights, Christmas ornaments. So if anybody's ever gone to Walmart, you have 14 days after the holiday to return anything that is classified as like Christmas merchandise, i.e. lights, bulbs, ornaments, stuff like that. Not presents, but actual decorations and stuff. Just throwing that out there. So if you got a Christmas t-shirt that doesn't fit you, you better hurry and get it back if it doesn't fit you. You're welcome. Packed up the whole DJI and put it back in the closet. I just don't know what else to do with it. I'm looking up system errors, and they're saying how to reset the board. You gotta take it apart. You gotta have a special wire. Screw all that stuff. One day in the future, I will be able to replace it with what I want to replace it with, which currently is the Mavic. I will wait until I have. I mean, you figure you wait a year, the Mavic will probably be down to about a $500 price point because something else will have come out. But the idea of being able to fold up a drone and have it in my bag with me, That seems really convenient for a vlogger. Alright, whoa, let's not cut that Jeep off without his lights on so you can't see him. Yeah, dumbass. Out of the house. I don't want to go. Oh well, got no choice. I was looking at my schedule though, however. Tomorrow night I'm listed as a CSM, and Thursday night I'm not scheduled, so I've got to complain about Thursday not being scheduled and the fact that they have my Saturdays and Sundays backwards again. Actually, no, they don't have them backwards. They just have me off every Saturday and have me working every Sunday. Not gonna happen. That's how pretty today is. I'm kind of digging the effect. See if it clears up. Hey, there it goes. Wow, focused pretty quick. Good job, LG. Alrighty, survived the night. Yay! You know, I figured out how you guys can tell which camera I'm using. It's because I mentioned this when I got the LG, that the lens on this one is on the bottom when it's in this holster. The Samsung is at the top, and then you get more of my mirror. In case anybody cared to compare them. Apparently, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier or not. Yeah, I'm not scheduled Thursday. I didn't have them schedule me, but I did put in vacation, so I get my full hours. And added an hour from Christmas since they went by average to give me enough pay for last week. And if things go well, because my dad is still currently in the hospital, because they're saying because it's a holiday and staffing is low, the doctors haven't come around and released him, which kind of makes me think, who the hell is actually checking on him and figuring out what's wrong? If he comes home Wednesday, hopefully we can go down Thursday. I might take either the whole day off of the mill or half day so Terry can go home and rest a little bit. Go see him since I'm off Thursday. She already had taken the 5th off. Now kind of getting to the way my night started. Line out the door and everybody's like, it's been a line like this all day. If they would just, when it is busy, it is time to put your head down, shut up, and just do what you need to do to get the people through. Alrighty, everybody. Well, it is time to get myself to bed, so thank you very much for watching. Back to the grind starting tomorrow, and my throat closed. I'm sorry. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you have any tips or tricks to help me with the DJI, I appreciate anything you can help me with. Basically, I get a fatal system error when it goes airborne. Everything turns red and it comes back home. If I try to calibrate it, I get the MC screen on, and it tells me my batteries are unofficial. Anything that can help, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, and have a good night.
Hold me close and catch your breath now.